Hey traders, and welcome back to my channel. This isn't the video that I wanted to share with you for my first video of 2024, but as you guys know, on Mindfully Trading, I share my journey as I grow and develop as a Forex trader, and I always aspire to be honest and transparent with you guys, so here it goes. In this video, I'm going to share with you a raw emotional trading vlog where I share my week trading the Forex market and losing $100,000 with the prop firm, the 5%ers. Ouch. In this video, I'm going to be talking a lot about how exactly that happened because it is purely down to emotional trading and trading psychology. Make sure you stick around to the end because there's going to be a lot of gems in this video. Ultimately, in my opinion, once you have a successful trading strategy, success as a trader comes down to mastering trading psychology. I say mastering, it's not exactly the right phrase to use because mastering implies that you acquire it, that you accomplish it, that you conquer it. And in my opinion, trading psychology is not something that you can just achieve. It is an ongoing process. It's a journey. It's something that you're constantly working on. I've had a phase where I thought that I had mastered trading psychology because I was consistently making money as a trader. However, over the last 6 months, I've gone through some drastic life changes. It's been very challenging, it's been very difficult, and it's had a knock-on effect on my trading performance and my execution. This is a large part of how I have lost my account with the 5%ers. To make it easy for you, I've broken this video into little chapters so you can jump to the chapter that most appeals to you, or of course, watch the entire video. All of the software that I am using is linked in the description below. Please remember to like and subscribe to the channel. I'll try not to waffle on too much, and before I waffle on about not waffling on, let's get into the video. What is the biggest challenge trading with a prop firm? So I started my challenge quite a while ago, back in June of last year. To begin with, I was trading profitably and I was getting into the green and making my way towards that profit target. Then I made the mistake of trading through my pregnancy, where I was due to give birth in the middle of September. As I approached my due date, I got to a really good point in the challenge and I thought to myself that this would be a really good point to stop. The high stakes challenge, the program that I was enrolled on with the 5%ers, gives you a period of time that you can pause the challenge for, and I thought to myself that that would be a really good moment to pause and obviously give birth. And as I got to that point, I decided against it because I was worried, I was fearful that I would lose my trading edge if I stopped trading completely. So I continued trading all the way up to my pregnancy and pretty much through the pregnancy, which was the biggest mistake that I made with the challenge, because it meant that I was trading whilst I was highly emotional, I was highly hormonal, and I was very tired. Naturally, I did not make good trading decisions and I took quite a few losers, which put me into the red. Then I was trading from the red, which made it even more difficult to get back to zero. In my opinion, the most difficult thing about trading with a prop firm is trading when you are in the red, when you are in drawdown, because you are constantly trying to get back to break even before you can even think about getting to the profit target. How to get out of the red. This might be a random title for this chapter because obviously I did not get out of the red completely, hence why I lost the account. But I did have a phase where I did get out of the red, and that was largely due to following some strict risk management protocols, which is my recommendation to traders who suffer the same experience of trading in the drawdown. It's all about managing your risk. As I got close to hitting that max drawdown, I decided to take 2 positions with my trading and follow a very strict trading plan where I was closing a position as it was getting into profit and then aiming for more profit with the other position size. And this worked really well because I was constantly gaining my profit because my accuracy was high enough to be able to capture what I was risking for the trade. And then I was capitalizing on the bigger moves with the extra position size. Another key factor for me in getting out of the red was only taking A quality trades, which for me rely a lot on trading around key daily levels. I was meticulous in what I traded, and I made sure that I followed the trade closely to ensure that I closed in profit. And this approach worked really well to get me back away from the red and back towards zero and back into the green. So this is definitely the approach that I will be taking when I start the challenge again from zero in order to get into the green to begin with and to get started in the right direction. What prop firm would I recommend? Although I've just hit my max loss with the prop firm, the 5%ers, I will definitely be joining with the 5%ers again because I've had a really good experience with with them. They provide not only the challenges, but they provide a lot of support, and also in the dashboard where you can access your stats about the program you're enrolled onto, you can also access some extra resources they provide. They provide access to workshops and webinars. I'm going to spend some time going through them myself because there are some workshops on trading psychology and various resources that help you to just keep motivated, inspired, and moving forwards as a trader. Another main reason that I'm going to be continuing with the Prop from the 5%ers is the fact that they offer a 0 time limit on their challenges, and this is a massive game changer for me with trading with a prop firm because it does remove the pressure when you are trading. You're not trading to a clock and you're not trying to hit a target by a specific time. However, I'm going to be trying out a different challenge. I've just experienced trading the high stakes program. Next time, I'm going to sign up for the hyper growth program, which is an instant funding program. It's a little bit different from high stakes. Shall we have a look and see? So the high stakes program was a 2-step program. High risk, high reward. I'm interested in trying out the hyper growth program. It's a 1-step program and you can get paid from the first target. So let's have a little look. The other interesting thing about this is it does have a massive scalability. So although the account sizes to start with are smaller, you can focus on the journey and scale up, well, the potential to scale up to 4 million, which is definitely interesting. Let's have a look at the 40,000 account size. Target for the evaluation is 10%. So you have to hit 10% profit and the stop out level is 6%. There's also a daily pause. Now this doesn't mean that you would lose access to the account, but if you lose more than 3% in a day, it'll just pause the account for that day, so you can't slip into over trading. That's quite helpful with trading psychology. And again, the unlimited time limit, which is just the absolute winner for me. The leverage is good enough because I'm going to focus more on what I'm risking rather than what I want to borrow. And a couple of key points here about this program is that I can still trade during the news. It covers loads of assets, but I will be focusing on pound dollar. That is my asset I like to trade. There's no minimum trade or day requirements, and you can hold over the weekend. So there's quite a lot of good points about this program. Before I start the hyper growth program, I'm going to take a little bit of time to just digest what's happened, reflect, and center myself, and also go over that all important trading plan to just completely remind myself of the process to follow. If you're interested in a video where I share that in more detail, do let me know in the comments below. Meanwhile, I'm going to jump onto the charts and I'm going to share with you a couple of the losers I took this week. It's so important to recap a losing trade. They provide lots of lessons in there to help you to grow and improve for next time. And one of the biggest things I've learned from reviewing my losing trades, especially this week, is just to see how they do not relate to a trading plan. So you can highlight instantly whether the trade is a flaw in the strategy or a flaw in your performance, in your execution, and primarily in your emotions. So here is one of my losing trades that I took this week. I believe I took this on the Tuesday, and it has been a particularly difficult week for me this week because my husband's been back to work full time after Christmas. It's the first time I've gotten back into trading after having a break for Christmas. And I've been juggling this around my boys. My youngest Theo is 3.5 months. He has been teething. So this week he's literally been waking me up and we've been getting up about 3 o'clock in the morning. So when I come to trade at my usual trading time, which is around about 1:30 in the afternoon GMT, I've already been awake for 12 hours, which is not a good start to a trading day. My trading decisions haven't really been coming from that centered, focused place. They have been coming from quite a tired, emotional place. And I think that's quite evident in the poor quality trade you're about to see. So here is a trade that I took, a losing trade. The biggest thing that stands out about this loser for me is it wasn't taken during the trading time that I usually trade. So looking at this chart here, this is the 5-minute time frame. So we're looking at the entire candlestick data for this trading day. Now I've got these 2 bars you might see. This one is a pale red vertical bar and this one is green, and they mark both the London session and then the New York trading session. And I usually trade only during the New York trading session in the afternoon. Now this trade was actually taken in the evening. I took this just after 6 o'clock. So this was before I put my boys to bed. And that alone is a big no-no for me. I should not be taking trades at that time because that's not the time I trade. The volume is different and the charts do not perform in the way that my strategy is catered to. So that was bad straight away. Plus I was looking for a reversal. It's obvious that we have broken this little swing high here and the previous daily high, and we were pushing up pretty much for most of the day. So the fact that I took a short here was quite a poor decision because it's against this overall uptrend. So it's not my usual strategy and it was the wrong time. So that was an unnecessary loser that I took. And this was probably the worst trade I took this week. And piggybacking on that previous emotional trade, this was the following day. And I've got some notes here. I was originally looking for an entry short with the intraday downtrend. So once again, we're on the 5-minute time frame. And from this level here, we made a little low, a little high, and then we broke the current daily low. So price is swinging lower. We're in an intraday downtrend. Now, originally, I set my fib from this low here and calculated the 3 levels of optimum trade entry for short, which was around about this level here. And after I did that and calculated a trade plan short, which would have been at 1.2727, a stop above these 3 highs here and targeting the lows, I then completely second-guessed myself. I don't even know why, and decided that actually we'd come to this box that I drew here, which was a larger time frame Fibonacci retracement level. And I just decided that this would be a good place to go long because I thought that we were building something. But as you can see, that didn't work. And I even set 2 positions on that trade. So I had 2 losers. So that was a 1% loss overall. And the reflection for me with that was to trust in my intraday price action, trust in intraday market structure, and trust the 4-hourly candle close. Now this is all relevant to my strategy, which does work when I follow it. I need more intraday short-term confirmation before taking larger time frame setups. Remember to incorporate daily key levels when I double up my positions, because once again this did not incorporate key levels and it didn't incorporate institutional price levels. So I've got 3 different areas there, my trading plan that I violated. I didn't use a key level, a per-institutional price level, and didn't follow intraday market structure. It can feel pretty embarrassing when you review trades like this and see how very easy and simple it is to not follow your plan and then think to yourself, why did I do it? Why? Have you done that, guys? How many times have you thought to yourself, why did I take that trade? You know, I'm still doing it. It's a constant process. This is trading psychology. It's very real. It happens and it's a continuous thing. And that's why I'm sharing this with you guys, because I just want you to see that everybody goes through this process. And the trick is being able to deal with it. Realistically, if I want to be able to trade from a more centered place where I'm making better decisions and I'm able to recognize emotional reactivity and I'm able to trade mindfully, I should wait until my boys have grown up and left home or started school at least. But you know, there's always something in life that can challenge you, and I think if you aren't able to just get on with it and try, you're never going to do anything. And that's what I'm doing here, is I'm just going to get back on it and keep on trying, keep on trading. I hope you've enjoyed this video and insight into my experience emotionally trading. I hope that you've learned something from it. Maybe you've learned how you can recognize emotional trading for yourself, or maybe you've picked up a few ideas of ways that you can try and avoid emotional trading or handle your risk on your account so you don't lose too much when you do get emotional. If you've enjoyed it, if you've learned something, let me know in the comments below. Please like that video. I definitely need a like on that video today of all days. And I will catch you on my next video. Thank you for watching. Bye.